Good story should end.
Of all the places in this town, why would Dorian pick a restaurant that you built for me to have a business meeting?
Maybe she just likes the huevos rancheros.
Oh, right. That must be it.
It gives me an excuse to talk about you all day.
Good. She's going to love that.
Well, I know I will. I'll see you in a while.
I'll be here.
And don't worry, I'll keep Dragon Lady in line.
Dragon Lady? Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
Oh, honey. Are you still brooding about what you said to Marty?
You don't know?
No, what?
Marty's in the hospital.
Why?
Someone pushed her down a flight of stairs and she lost the baby.
Oh, my God, that's awful. When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Yes? Yesterday, that's why she didn't come to the palace. Oh, my God. Honey, I have to call her. Wait a minute. You said she was pushed? That was deliberate?
Looks like.
Who did that?
Well, you're looking at the #1 suspect.
Was that Viki on the phone just now?
Good guess.
Dragon Lady. Her expression or yours?
It's just a figure of speech, you know?
Right. Like sticks and stones may break my bones, and it's okay because I've been called worse. Probably by you.
Dorian, what do you want me to say?
Clean slate. Come on, let's sit down. Clean slate on both sides, because we are going to build the Landview Civic Center. It's going to create jobs. It's going to boost tourism. We're going to do a lot of good for Landview together.
Yes, Madam Mayor, I believe we will. Here, now, take a look at this.
I hope you remember to keep it green.
I picked up the site plans this morning, and the first thing that I saw was where we can put the turbines for the wind capture. We combined that with solar panels, and we're going to generate at least 70% of the power we need for the entire complex right off the bat. Is that green enough for you?
Who would accuse you of pushing Marty down the stairs?
John McBain.
No.
To be fair, Marty helped. She told him about the fight that we had and what I said.
Oh, that you and John would be together if it weren't for the baby.
Anyway, I was there at the hospital right before it happened. I went to talk to her.
Honey, John is upset. He knows you would never do anything like that.
Yeah, well, that's what Brody told him, but he hasn't backed off. And the only reason that I'm not in jail right now is they found another suspect.
Who?
Your brother.
Todd?
I'm very impressed. Charlie, you've done a lot of work.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to think about. Kept me up half the night.
I hope you haven't neglected your bride.
No, not a chance.
I'm very happy the two of you are back together again. I have a vested interest in your marriage succeeding.
Really? And why is that?
Because I was a big part in messing it up, wasn't I?
Dorian, I made all my own decisions. I screwed things up pretty well all by myself, and I'm just glad that Viki took me back. And I will not be making the same mistakes again.
Good.
Todd was at the hospital, too. He and Marty got into a huge blowout right before I got there.
What were they fighting about? I mean, why would Todd hurt Marty?
I don't know, isn't that what he does?
Yeah, no, not like this. No, I don't think so, no.
Well, I don't get Todd. I never have. All I know is I didn't do this.
Well, of course you didn't. No one in their right mind would accuse you of this.
But I feel guilty. You know, like maybe I made all of this happen because I wish that Marty wasn't pregnant?
That's nonsense.
I guess. But, that baby's gone now. And things couldn't be worse for John. Or me. And I can't imagine us together. Ever.
My mother died. Do you think it's a problem for Viki that we're working together so closely?
What I figure is that there's no good having good stores along here where the cars can't get to and from them. So I'm going to put a parking lot here, I'm going to put a parking lot there, and we just make the whole main drag a walking mall. No, Dorian, I think that Viki made it very clear to you last night that she is not happy that we are working together.
She actually made some bald-faced threats, if you want to know. But let's go on.
Well, maybe she's just big enough person to realize that this project is important for the community.
Yes. Noble. Absolutely. We can count on Viki to always take the high ground. And I mean that in the best possible way. After all, she knows that this civic center is going to be good for Llanview, and if we succeed, and we are going to, she's going to be very proud that she believed in us and trusted us.
What are you saying, darling, huh? All the love that you felt for John is now just gone?
No, I mean, I'm sure I'll always love John. But it's not enough. You know, at this point, he'd have to beg me for my forgiveness.
Is that what you're waiting for?
Yeah. That's never gonna happen. I'm sorry. You just barely got in and I'm dumping all this junk on you.
Well, you know something? I've actually missed all this junk. Baby, I'm your mother. Of course you should tell me.
Still.
Have you talked to anyone else?
No.
No. I'm so sorry, honey.
Stop. Look at you. You know, this is going to be horrible for you if this ends up being Todd.
Yeah, well, I so don't want to believe that.
Yeah, well, someone did it. If it wasn't Todd and it wasn't me, who would want Marty out of the way? What happened? You're sick that Todd isn't guilty.
Yes, so do I. You know what? Oh, God, I get so weary when I think of the list of things that man has done. At some point, it's just going to be too much.
You sound like you're starting to believe it.
Honey, it's Todd. I have to consider the possibility.
Well, maybe they'll arrest me. Thank God you're home. Because if I went to jail and the only person I had to call for bail was Jess, good luck.
Things will get better between you two.
I don't see how. She hates me. You know, she thinks I'm here to ruin her life and her high school fun.
Maybe being at her father's will help.
She's staying there?
For now, yes. We thought it best to let Bree get settled in here before Jessica has to deal with her.
Oh, God, I can only imagine what goes on in that little head of hers about this.
It's so sad, you know, because Bree is now used to the idea that her mother is away. And the hard part, of course, is to make sure that Jessica is present when she's actually with Bree. So for now, all Bree has is you, Charlie, and me.
But Charlie? He's around?
Yeah, we're back together. Yeah, we think so, too.
This is the best news I've heard this year.
We deserve another chance, you know. I love him. I love him so much.
Of course you do.
Yeah. And he's not drinking anymore, and he's trying to make amends.
Yeah, it's not like he's going to team up with Dorian again.
Okay, so this is your copy of the prelims. As soon as you sign off on the outline, we can start talking about the specifics, the budget.
Good, I'll get you my notes in the morning. You know, when I'm good, I'm very good. And I made a good decision when I offered you this job.
Whoa, what is that?
He blinked. Can we get another one?
Wait. Well, who is this?
This young lady is from my marketing team.
Wait, marketing team? You're the mayor. You're not a breakfast cereal.
We are selling a big concept here.
Really? And what is that concept? That Dorian Lord is not going to drive us into the ditch again?
Oh, stop. We're going to keep this very upbeat. This is a project that's going to be good for all of Llanview. We're going to change the landscape. We're going to make history.
Lean in. Look like you're going up the plans.
Oh, that's a great idea.